Hello Tombow friends, this is Allie Leopard, and today I'm going to show you two different ways to make a really easy leopard print pattern. The first way, we're going to just utilize markers from my tropical dual brush pen 10 pack, as well as the dual brush pen in color N15 and basic marker paper. For the second way, we're going to use smooth Bristol paper, the Tombow water brush. It doesn't matter which size. I'm using the large one. And we're going to be using the glue pen and the Mono Twin permanent marker, as well as these colors. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so step one for this first version of the leopard print pattern, we're going to be using just random colors from this 10 pack, and we're going to draw just a couple kind of misshapen ovals with each different color. You want to try to make it so they're kind of facing different ways. It can be messy. They don't all have to be the same size. I'm going to speed through this section. Okay, so I have my random assortment of little ovals. The next step, and really the final step, this is just a two-step process, is I'm going to take my N15, the brush end, and I'm just going to make some really easy little squiggles. Now with the leopard print, you can make it so there's like two squiggles, you know, 1, 2. You can make it so it kind of like goes around like that. You can make it so it's just only covering part of the little ovals that we have. But the key with this is to try to make it also random. You don't want the same little squiggles on every single one, or else it won't look right. And then I'm just going to kind of fill in the little white spaces that are remaining with not entirely like full leopard prints, just like tiny little squiggles, just to kind of fill in. And there you have it. Super easy way to make a leopard print. Let's go on to version 2. Okay, so with version 2, we're actually going to start off by making a small shape. Just because this version takes a little longer, we want to make sure that we don't get tempted to fill up a bigger space than we intended. So I'm going to draw a heart. So next thing, we're going to draw the little black squiggles first. So you actually kind of have to draw them. You can't let the brush pen do most of the work. So you want to make some parts thicker and some parts thinner. You want some of them to have two sides, and the two sides shouldn't ever really look identical. And you could do different shapes. Try to make them look kind of random. And we're just going to fill up the heart shape with our little leopard print. Okay, so we have our leopard prints in place. The next thing we're going to do is take the glue pen, and we're going to fill in, the inside of each of these little leopard print spots. Leopard print spots? Sure. So just go through. It's okay if it goes over the black. It doesn't matter. Just trying to get, you know, that space filled in with the glue. And now we're gonna let this sit for a while and let that glue dry before we add any color. See you in a second. All right, now that the glue is dry, I'm gonna use a couple different colors. I'm gonna start with the yellow one, the 985, and I'm just gonna color directly over what we did with the Mono Twin permanent marker and the glue pen. It's okay to go right over it. The glue is going to take in some of the color. It's not going to be a true like 100% resist on that, but that's okay. It's still going to be enough lighter than the rest. And it's going to give a pretty cool effect once we add water. So now I'm using the 133. Again, all of these are in the Tropical 10 pack. And I'm gonna fill in the rest with the 407, a pretty teal color. We're just filling in the space. All right. And I'm gonna have a paper towel on hand just because I wanna make sure that I get excess ink off of my water brush. Let's make sure that no color is currently on that before we start. I'm going to start by wetting the yellow up into that light green. That yellow's technically darker, so I'm not going to go in all the way because I don't want it to completely fill up that whole color. I want to make sure that I go down with the teal. And it still picks up some of that green color. It doesn't just go directly from that orangey yellow one. And I'm gonna go in and kind of blend the two. Now, with a different part of the paper towel, I'm going to just pat dry couple little spots here and there. Be careful when you're patting because it will move ink. But yeah, that's it. All right, and there you have it. Leopard print in 2 really simple ways. You can really use this tutorial for a lot of different things. You can use it for card making. You could use it for lettering projects. Add the leopard print to your planner spread or bullet journal spread. You can make a custom wrapping paper if you fill in a page like this. Also, doing something like this is just kind of relaxing. Fill up the page just color by color. It's a really simple way to kind of decompress, relax. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. If you want to learn how to make more with Tombow, just make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our projects. Thanks for watching. Bye.